Donald Trump is proposing an executive order that would force colleges to support free speech. What's up, guys? This is GN Guy. If you like my content, don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Let's take a look at this.
An executive order requiring colleges and universities to support free speech if they want federal research dollars. If they want our dollars, and we give it to them by the billions, they've got to allow people like Hayden and many other great young people and old people.
This happened, I think this is something that Donald Trump has been thinking about for a while. I remember him tweeting, he tweeted during what happened in Milo around 2017, when the Berkeley College went into flames because a bunch of Antifa people decided they did not want a gay Jewish guy speaking. They called him a Nazi, they called him a white supremacist, and all these crazy things. But he didn't end up, it was something that he was doing for a while. He was speaking in different campuses for the whole year, actually. He was protested by some black supremacists in Chicago, and the campus didn't do a damn thing. Like, they went on stage and they just tried to get him to do something, or they wanted to hit him so badly. You could see it in their freaking faces. And this is what happens to a lot of conservatives when they go to these campuses. It happens to Ben Shapiro a lot. It's funny how they call him a Nazi. He's a Jewish guy. He's very, very, very Jewish. If you ever seen Ben Shapiro, he's the most Jewish person you've ever seen, and they call him a Nazi. So, this is what happened. So this, I had a video on this earlier. You can check that out. Basically, some guy, he was from Turning Point USA. He was just going on campus trying to recruit people. Then some unmasked Antifa guy came out and just punched him in the face. He assaulted him, and Berkeley College was like, they kind of didn't want to focus on it because they don't want to get someone that is on their side in trouble. So they were like wishy-washy with it. They did not want to focus on it that much, but the media pressure got to them, and they ended up having to go making a statement saying that, we support free speech, which they clearly do not. Berkeley does not support free speech at all. They have to, though. Unfortunately for us, and unfortunately for them. President Trump announced on Saturday he intends to sign an executive order mandating colleges and universities take steps to guarantee free speech and attain federal research grants. He rejects oppressive speech codes and censorship and political correctness in every other attempt on the hard left and stop people from challenging ridiculous and dangerous ideas. That's right. These ideas are dangerous, Trump said. Instead of believing in free speech, including online and including campus. Thank you for saying that. There is a very big push on censoring conservatives on the internet. Not even conservatives, anyone that's edgy. It's one part, it's political, it's financial, and it's corporate. It's control. It is. There's three different people. I think Mr. Medicare said that, and I've observed it happening in the coming years. Mr. Medicare has said it before, like the Wild West of the internet is gone. They want to control you. They want to. They don't like anonymity. There's government who wants to oust people that are dissenting. They want you to be held accountable for saying some things. That's the political side. There's also the side that like big business. They don't want anonymous people leaving bad reviews or saying these things. They want to sanitize their products. They don't want, most people don't like Yelp. They want Yelp gone. A lot of people want Yelp gone because they don't want to be judged by anyone. They just want to push their press releases and they want to get money. That's basically the idea of corporations. Corporations, people, and there's these ideologues that want to go after people that they see as the enemy. These left-wing ideologues that do not like people on the right or anyone that's not PC at all. The announcement came after he brought Hayden Williams on stage on CPAC. Williams is a conservative activist who was punched in the face at UC Berkeley last month for just going there and just helping out the Turning Point USA, right wing Trump threatened to refuse to abide by Trump threatened that refusing to abide by the executive order would impose heavy costs on their budgets. If they want our dollars, this public universities, by the way, they will give them by the billions. They're going to allow people like Hayden and other great people to speak. Free speech. If it doesn't, it will be costly, he said. He warned. The White House has not immediately responded to the request to comment, yet the Hill is seeking additional guidance on the executive order. Free speech emerged as chief motivator on conservatives in recent years. I wonder why. Particularly after several prominent conservative speakers, such as Milo Yiannopoulos, had his event canceled. Yeah, he is a provocateur. I agree with him on that, but, he's funny as shit. Had events canceled on campuses across the country. If UC Berkeley does not allow free speech and practice of violence of innocent people with a different viewpoint, no federal funds. Trump tweeted on 17th, so this is something he's definitely been looking at for a while. It's the tweet I was talking about. And this is, let's see what the what people are saying on this tweet. Okay, UC Berkeley didn't practice violence. Some protested students did. Many others protested peacefully. Stop. Whatever. It's just generic shit. Amen to that. Yeah, something I could definitely agree with. Hey, big nosy boy. Those funds aren't yours. They belong to the American people. Those are the rules. That's how you get... And... These are rules about how to get spent. Alright, so he tweeted, someone else tweeted, and is he king or something above the law of Congress? We know, I'm not a big proponent of executive power, actually. Even though the legislative power is... Exactly, sir. That's about every other school in the nation. So yeah, this is something that Donald Trump is going to have to do, because a lot of his supporters, and in fact not even his supporters, a lot of people on the right are getting censored on these websites. They're trying to take away. They didn't expect Donald Trump to win last time, but the people on the there was a huge populist effort to get Donald Trump to become president, and the people who like their power, like the Democrats, or those Democrats who have these super delegates that don't have a popular vote in their primaries, but are bitching about the popular vote during the general. There's already rules that are set. They want to stay and hold on to power. Donald Trump's win was a huge upset. They don't want that again, so they're trying to clamp down on people. What they don't realize is this: it's the Streisand effect. It's gonna help Donald Trump, and with what he's doing right now, I fully support this. I think the universities should be held to account. Public universities should be held to account if they do not support our American values. There's a lot of things that you can rag on Donald Trump. There's a lot of things he's done that is wrong. The fact that he's telling these European countries to bring back their citizens who went on and fight ISIS, I do not agree with. Because these people forfeited their citizenship. They should not be back in that country. They should be held in prison and put through the ringer. And they should not be sent back to their countries immediately. They should be evaluated and to see if they are terrorists or if they're a threat or not. We should not let these people go free. The Kurds cannot keep these people indefinitely. They don't have that funding. And they've made that statement. That's something they do not want to do. What they should do is, the United States, we're fighting this war. It's a war effort. It's a global war on terrorism. We need to house them in a prison, in a military prison in the United States. We need to assess if they are a threat or not. Well, I went off on then we do what we need to do. And if they're the citizen of a different country, the other country should prosecute them, at least for treason. And if we should have the facilities. If they want to execute them in that country, they should do it. If they've come and just sees that the person who went out to fight ISIS was just tricked and didn't support ISIS, by all means, do what you need to do with that kind of person. Guys, thanks for listening. If you like my content, don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe.